Snyder Cut. Cut! It's happening finally.
And welcome to week 117 of MLB The Show. Wednesday's MLB Show 20. Yeah, we're actually not everything went good. I know. I talked about it last week. It's the schedule's gonna be on Wednesday's gonna be a little more erratic. Just like, you know what? I'm ready now. I fell up for doing it now instead of waiting until after I just like probably only go back an hour, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see how it goes. I talked about this last week with comic books come back in and some stuff is gonna be going on. I don't know what the schedule is gonna be on Wednesdays. Like from the next, the future. It's gonna be there is gonna be Wednesday cast. There's not gonna be Wednesday cast,
We are under the
lights
this evening.
I forgot there will be our next game off.
Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know?
He's the guy into the game.
This guy's done a real good job on the year.
Didn't miss much.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I gotta open a pack.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And to score from third, the tying run. And he'll
score
make
there,
it to
but
second base now with two gone.
That's part fine.
And he will head yet. Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Be able to get that ball. He's moving so far from where that ball is going. He should not be able to.
Half of the 7th inning.
No mistake what he was.
Ready for another shot.
Ball him in so different trajectories that it doesn't make sense he's catching that ball.
So far. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone.
That was my point.
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The
I'll have a hand that one. I want to open that pack. Or forget to. Ooh. That. Guys, I just don't. I'm gonna play out the. I'm gonna play it. Well. Not fun. To me, I mean, if you don't enjoy this, I'm not saying shouldn't have stopped for me.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the... Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
See, again, that's what I talked about last week. If you can't tell if the running stuff, we don't run it because it'd be cut ball.
Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Less than 2 outs, you can't tell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big
Except for
Daddy.
the
He
mess
went deep
in
in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us
If
here.
the day makes,
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident.
So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Almora is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Come on, sitting on
So
something right
striding
here. Let's go
forward
back.
now,
Let's
Richard
go.
Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 back. 7-1 the final today. New York hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Steven Matz. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And the
Into
second deck.
and gone.
Another one past the dust. Another one past the dust.
Step Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The swing in this one is
That's definitely going to
right
be
field. Nothing's gonna stop it.
until it's completed.
Here. And I mean by plenty.
That was way into the second deck.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now.
That was in the last row of the second deck.
Today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure.
Into the box, Richard Big Daddy. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park.
We'll talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey.
12-4 is the final in this game. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kyle Freeland gets to double digits with his 10th.
Yeah, it doesn't. He's not running. Like they're not running, but it's. It's listen to it. It's point to the 2 outs. 2 outs. I think it doesn't mean. It doesn't always mean don't run. Well, let's get to the All-Star game today. See them. It's sadly to get to
under the lights as the show gets
stuff
you ready
going
for
on in the
another
world. This
edition.
doesn't seem like there's gonna be. It's gonna be a season, probably, but not gonna be an All-Star game right now. It's
Now
festival.
at the plate, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's
Look at the
career,
guy, a short
regardless
season.
whether he becomes a superstar.
Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Pretty neat that they did
Ready
it.
for another chance, Richard Big Daddy.
Richard Big Daddy.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It sounded like about the Thunder. Don't run.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead
Down
things off
4
as we
nothing.
begin the home fifth.
That doing it over in Gaza.
And this is going to
It's
get
going
on
with
through
7
into
run
center,
inning
a
that
leadoff
last
hit.
thing well.
So make it
God,
2
that's
hits more
perfect.
him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. Ready once
All
again.
right, this was
Richard
set
Big
4-0
Daddy
game at
homered
one point.
earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center
Scored
field.
10 unanswered
Looking
runs.
up is the center fielder.
They got 11
And it's
unanswered
gone
runs.
as they add still another. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts?
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning
Yeah,
point.
it scored,
They
scored
made
7
the
runs.
rest of the way.
The
11
lead.
to 5, the final tally in this one. The Yanks seal up their 30th win at home on the season.
Get 11 unanswered runs.
Alec Bettinger. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead.
So there was
between the
some
Texas Rangers
sad news
and
and
the
some
New
good
York
news.
Yankees.
Sad news is
Yankee
that
baseball starts now.
talked about this bit this week. Unfortunately, Chad Gaspard, being on Crime Time fame, that he
So striding in,
probably
Richard
got swept
Big Daddy,
in
and if you didn't know, he
some
was
of the
recently
Warriors.
awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
his
Just
son,
gets a piece
the
of it,
Eminem, was
strike one.
swimming in. The lifeguards was able to save his son. He told them to make sure his
0-1
son
count
got
and the pitch.
was safe.
He jumps on this one. It's
And
high and
unfortunately,
deep to center.
This morning they found his
Gone
body,
into
like I
Monument
said,
Park.
washed up on the shore near one of the lifeguard
Well, Dero, you know they
stations
say
on the beach. And
Ready
they
to go
confirmed
for
it
the
was
last
him.
half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us
Hey,
here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about
Breaks
straightaway
my
center
heart.
field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark.
Breaks my
And a
heart
guy
because
like
he
this,
seemed like
if
such
he
a
has pop to hit
great
it out to
guy.
center
He
field, I might have to think
stopped
pitching this
the
guy
robbery
down the way down
too.
in the
And,
corner. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't
you know,
ideal with the rain.
he was in. Seemed like
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy.
everything I've
as
heard,
the
he's
switch hitter will
like a
take
really
his
good
cuts
guy. And
left-handed
the
here.
fact of
Really
his
doesn't matter
last
what side
thought
of the plate of this guy
probably
bats
to make
from.
sure his
He
son was
hits very
safe.
well. He hits right-handed pitching.
They were so
And here's a dive by the center
unselfish.
fielder, but it's off his glove.
Yeah.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes
Sorry.
light up when this guy's missing.
Breaks my heart for him,
Stepping in,
his family, and
Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. And he dives to
Oh,
make a
bullshit.
spectacular catch. What a... 7-4 the final finish today. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe...
such bullshit. But hey, they announced they're gonna finally, after much demand, after years and years of calling for it, they're finally gonna release the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. The Justice League movie. Oh, you motherfucker! You fucking teeny piece of shit! It's bad enough you didn't play me. Your fucking ass fucking cheating losing. Your fucking ass cheat loses fucking stop cheating game. No, you should have lost any of these games. You fucking should have blown all of them out in every game. And it's so fucking cheating. That's how stupid AI is. This is how stupid AI is. Alright. And the game being stupid. Stupid. Oh yeah, let's bring it up in the situation we need here. Yeah, no, what they're doing.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Richard Big Daddy looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Carlos Martinez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Ball 4, take the base.
In now, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well. Slugging over. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And he will head. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy.
Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
It's
Right
gone.
fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right
That one's
fielder,
gone.
and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all
If
this?
it's half of them.
Manny V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Ready now, Richard Big Daddy. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit
It's
more
smartly
carefully
how
in this
quickly
inning.
he got the ball and then goes
Dan, right
third.
here you see a situation where no doubles deep.
Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home.
Third, smart. Yep.
Sometimes
That
it's
ball
hard
too
to
quickly
explain when a game is
to
this
go.
lopsided. A lot of things
Just
just
got
kind of
2 RBIs
snowball on
made.
you.
Spread
One
them
thing
at
leads
the-
to another, a big hit, which leads
with
to
two- I
another.
think it was 2
Some
outs, right?
bad
2
defense,
outs.
some shoddy pitching. It seemed like everyone had a hand in
Not
this
make
one,
that
and
last out.
that's usually the
Oh.
case when you win a game by 8 runs.
Our final line
Feels
score
good to
tonight.
dominate a game
First
like
for the
that.
victorious
11-3 the
11
final
runs.
score in this
12 hits,
contest.
1 error. They left 14 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Michael Baird, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So stepping in, Richard Big Daddy is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Here comes the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go.
That one's gone.
Gone to lead off the
Now we'll
inning.
bite the dust. Now we'll
Well,
bite
it's
the
obvious
dust.
they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you can see there on the team. Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Hicks blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
He's
And
safe.
he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exact.
Three. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
Our final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Dakota Hudson gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Hey, nice hit. Attaboy.
And he will. Striding in once again, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the
Bader.
play for route number 2. Digging in once again, Richard
Darth
Big
Vader.
Daddy. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Dun, dun, dun,
Here's
dun,
the
dun,
first
dun,
pitch to
dun,
him.
dun.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to.
Out. You're out. 3.
He's Bader. Is it Vader?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right.
Ooh, Grand
Right fielder
Salami.
looking up, still ranging back. Gone.
No
It's
doubt
a
about it.
grand slam.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake.
I made a mistake. It was a
Digging
4-run
in,
mistake.
Richard Big Daddy. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that's knocked down. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand.
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the
Well,
bullpen
the
for
difference in the
extra
game right
bases.
now is it's 10-6, so it's
They'll
11-6.
extend
But
their lead here as the runner
That was a
scores
big
from
blow.
first. Boy, and they have not been able to get.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done,
It's nice
and
sleep.
they should be very.
it's only in a league opponent.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight.
Come on from Baltimore, Boston, and All-Star game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Hang odds, trap, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Mad, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Steven Matz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific forehand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
A bad team has been there 18 years.
Big Daddy.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is DeShields. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
I'm surprised they didn't give him an error on that one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at
I'll
bat.
take it, though.
Another
Get
big
it
hit
wrong.
right here. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is their time right here.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Really, it's like usually when they put the glove out like that and misses, give him an error.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit.
I go the second of the day. Got that way too good, but still smart. Play safe.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 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 You're out.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
17 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Play ball. He's out. Out. Out.
Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Big Daddy.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder to the track.
God.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Dero, you know they say records are made.
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Well, that was
Sunday night
third home
on
of the
Twitter,
game.
hard spot.
At the plate, Richard Big
Sometimes
Daddy,
works, sometimes
already a
didn't.
pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store.
So this is
Guy's had a
Sunday
pretty
when
good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Mario Kart, which just died, just like stopped
Stepping
working
up to the plate,
completely.
Richard
Like,
Big Daddy. He'll look to keep it
shut
going.
down
3
like
for
this.
4 so far in the
Sure,
ballgame.
that happened on Sunday. So I mentioned them, said I got none of that all.
From the belt, the pitch.
They
The
probably
swing and a
replied to
drive
me
sent out toward the gap.
today.
Center fielder looking up. To
Like
the
9
track,
minutes
to
ago,
the
like
wall.
10 minutes ago.
Gone.
2.5 days later.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ballgame.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like it.
2.5 days later.
16.
Jeez.
I know that we got it. I might even guarantee it. When she pick me up and turn me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. Got the envy on them, make you stare and see him. We ain't paying for him. Now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go see me, I gotta know is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations I just think they have to wear away from my own care. I got me and she's Caribbean. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm bad. I got all the whippersnappers and the little rascals.
Okay. That's right. Usually we get an opportunity to train, but nothing. Okay. Okay.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Kyle Freeland will be the starter in this one for the Yankees.
Why are they betting?
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Richard Big Daddy.
From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. And he will add yet another game. Digging in, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play.
Better jump on it. Yeah, you're basing it up that I did.
Well, D-Row, you know
That mistake in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't run.
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
We are under the lights this evening. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And he will add yet another game. Hey, let it rip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy.
From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right.
It's going in the second deck.
It's a grand slam.
Grand salami, baby.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Richard Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, way to drive, you big guy.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Well, D-Row, you know they say records are...
Records are made to be broken. So is the one that you keep repeating.
He with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field.
You sound like a broken record, Jim.
Is right there, 1 down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees.
That's game for the All-Star break.
Alec Bettinger will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The right fielder, Big Daddy.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff
Scout
man reaches in their
close
half
to
of
the
the
pitcher.
fifth.
Very likely.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting. Stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling.
Out. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He pulls this one into right. And this is taken inside the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now.
Let's get the runner with the tight again.
3. You're out. Heat base. 3. Out. Out. He's out. Out. That's ball 4.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Walk off.
Dugo looks up. Ball game.
Walk off your run
Two-run
shot.
blast to straightaway right field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
That's the way to send the fans all up, Benny, for the All-Star break.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch
come back
any ones
and
you
win.
can across the plate. But he says, hey, to
And
heck
win
with
an
that.
extra.
I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
La 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 bamba. Straight up. Yeah. What you gonna do for the bag? Yeah. Spin it like in my last. Yeah. Spin it, make it all bad. La 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 bamba. Shout it back. Yeah. All the cash up for grabs.
Alvarez, Sano, and Judge to our NX. Two current Yankees and two former Yankees. Right in the front of the show. I just and do our still Yankees, but not in the game.
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Up first.
his third home run. 3 minutes to go.
Come on, I thought we were going to fail.
That one is gone. And that one gone into the first row of bushes. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Another home run. Make it 9 home runs. Oh, that's a monster home run. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. And
The time to spare, baby.
he ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And he has earned a trip to the semifinal matchup. Let's go. Now here's the challenger in this semifinal matchup. Number 28, Richard Big Daddy. Another home run. It's out of here. Onto the corridor in right field. 3 minutes to go. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. And that one gone into the first row of bushes. That one out of here into the second row of bushes. That gone all the way out to the concourse. That's gone. Home run number 8.
Didn't even have to take a timeout.
Woo! He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And that puts him in to the championship matchup. The round has officially started, so here we go. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Richard Big Daddy. It's out of here. Onto the corridor in right field. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. 4 in a row now. 3 minutes to go. That's gone all the way out to the concourse. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fam. That's now 8 in a row.
I kind of row there before I missed
2
it.
minutes remaining. His 3rd in a row.
I did it again. I don't even take a timeout. We're almost 90 seconds, less than 90 seconds left. And I had a time left.
Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion, Richard Big Daddy.
Let's finish up today with the All-Star game. Gotta get Trout, Bergman, Burgood, Colson, and then I get Trout and center.
Garrett Cole, the
Well,
California-born right-hander, is on the mound.
They still had the
What do you
graphic
have
finish,
for
I
us
guess,
on him, Danny?
in this year's,
Matt,
but
I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick
Absolutely
out of
not
UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here. Striding in, Richard Big Daddy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last ABs.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trey Mancini is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken.
Not even get the glitch for all-star game MVP. Like, we got one time when we didn't even play in the all-star game. Yeah. That still amazes me. That we got that glitch the year after we weren't even in the all-star game. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I don't want to play more. I just don't feel like playing more to this right now. Fine, today we're fine. It's stuff I want to get done. Go eat. But we're getting back tomorrow. MLB Wednesday's MLB Show 20. Mark Deluxe Research. Oh, I freaking say it. Taking today has my brain. I'm thinking today. We're back tomorrow morning with Mark Deluxe Research to KTQ. And, we will do Pokemon. See how things go for tomorrow night. Friday, we have next playthrough here on the channel with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We have Friday and Saturday, Sunday. Maybe we'll do more. Oh, in the afternoon, we'll see if we will do something else. Sunday night definitely will be Mario Kart Eat with Any Man. Monday and Tuesday. Day 3 and 4, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Right back here next Wednesday, week 118 of MLB Wednesdays with MLB The Show 20. As you have coming scheduled in the new channel, see the fall, but we got lots of games coming up. Like I said, we're starting Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order this weekend. We also got coming up Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Yakuza Kiwami, Persona 4 Golden, our annual 4th of July MLB celebration for every home run dedicated to my mom, because it's her birthday on the 4th of July. So yeah, lots of good stuff planned. So follow me on social media, so when I go live, don't go live, but you change there. I'll get engaged from the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube's good, grab the YouTube page for all the plated pet band feature, including all of the show modes from 14 to 20, plus bonus road show modes that are exclusive to YouTube. And lots more. Goodbye page, range page, community page, all kind of good stuff. Let's get a Discord video once a fun. And if you want to catch out, as always, on the front, save your money. You watch on the front or on YouTube. Also, give your friend the info section down below. Let's see. Let's see who's on. I don't want to host. If Tom is not, I guess she's not feeling good today. And got an email of Amazon. I want to host. Yeah, we'll just let on host. So yeah. Until next time, we'll go 1-1. Peace!